Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.
Kickstart your career with Fresh Jobs. Head to freshjobs.com.au.
To chat about all the best ways to overcome obstacles when job hunting, we are welcoming back the true kings of Fresh Jobs, Dr. Clive Hume and Paul Pers, the Jodedge Job Doctors. Welcome.
Welcome, guys.
Thank you very much.
We're doing confidence today, of course. And how do you help people struggling with confidence, guys?
The main thing is really to help them understand that you can combat and overcome negative thoughts. Many of it boils down to the fact that I've had failures before, and am I going to be a failure this time?
Yes, so it does come down to how do you get people to be a bit more confident when they may have been out of work for a long period of time or ill or injured and now try and get back into the work. We want them to really try to always present themselves in their best light. When they go for an interview, they have to understand that you only get one chance to make a good first impression. So we like them to think about how they dress. They need to dress in a way that they're comfortable with, but also that's smart, be on time. If you're late, it's a bad first impression. And before you go, surround yourself with people who believe in you so that you have talked to people about what is important to get a job, what your strengths are. So you go in there believing in yourself and you'll be able to bring that across to any employer.
Yes, to add to that, I think it's very important to ask questions when you go. Ask an employer, how can I improve your business? That might floor some employer and say, well, this person here is really on the right track.
We've actually developed an online tool which actually can be done through your phone as an SMS message. So it's just a series of 6 questions, takes a couple of minutes to do, and depending on your responses, we can then offer advice about how you can improve in those particular areas.
Can it take a long time to help people overcome these confidence issues?
No, it's surprisingly quick, actually. And people get it. It's like a light bulb going off in your head. And a lot of what we do is about reframing. So some people can have a negative thought about something that if you reframe it, it can actually become a positive.
There's also a scientific theory called thin slicing, which is when you get a loaf of bread that's all sliced up, you don't have to look at the whole loaf to know that that's bread. So what the job coaches can do can pinpoint very quickly what the issues are and give you a slice of what you need to do. And that makes it very time efficient and effective.
Absolutely. Now, some people might not know that your company, Jodedge, specialises in helping people with disabilities find work. How much of an impact can confidence issues have for people with disabilities whilst they're job hunting?
People with disabilities are starting from a much lower base with confidence, and the attitude for people with disabilities has always been in the past, no, you can't. And that was turned around to a great extent there was an advertisement by Channel 4 in the UK called Yes I Can for the 2016 Rio Paralympics. And that's a fantastic video, and I'd encourage anybody to go and watch that. It really shows what you can do. It's people with no arms doing karate. So we go from what you can't do to what you can do.
What are your top tips for people boosting their confidence and staying motivated to get the job they deserve?
Well, I think the number one tip would be you have to believe in yourself, and you have to surround yourself with people who believe in you too.
Yeah, and have a sense of purpose. And I think we said last time, put all your fears and worries into the 5 o'clock worry bucket. Mm-hmm. By the time 5 o'clock comes, the bucket's already disappeared or you've forgotten about it.
Thank you so much for the help. You continue to give South Aussies. If you're looking for more help, visit jobedge.com.au to learn how to contact a job coach. Clive, Paul, thank you so much for coming in again this morning.
Our great pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.